Today is payday. Just made my very first banana bread. I have worked 7 days this week. It's such a significant difference. I'm trying to like girl math it. I'm not in the mood. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster and I can't get off. I feel like challenging myself. I'm not feeling it. Don't think I'll go back. It certainly does tingle. I feel weird. Happy Monday everyone, and welcome back to a brand new week in my life. I had to film a couple of times today and nothing's just really working and I'm not really happy with it, so I'm gonna try to start again. Last year I filmed week in my life after week in my life after week in my life, so I feel like you guys knew what was happening in my life. I knew that you guys knew but I didn't vlog a week in my life last week, and even though it's only a week, I feel like there's so much to catch you up on but absolutely nothing to catch you guys up on at the same time. As you guys can probably tell, it changed my bedroom around yesterday and it feels phenomenal. Managed to clean the whole entire house. Had a social media detox as well because I didn't realize I was cleaning for so long, which was really nice and kind of a really good way to set up Monday. I just feel very grateful and happy to be in my home, and I'm just very blessed that I have this beautiful home. One of the big reasons why I feel a bit anxious in terms of like recording myself is because of the video that I just posted, which was the solo night in New Plymouth. I love that video so much. I think the editing was really good. It showcased like a really good solo night away. I didn't share with you guys anything else other than I was really proud of myself from getting to A to B when I don't do long distance driving by myself, and if anyone close to me is watching this, they know that driving is just something that has always scared me, always made me anxious. So I'm very proud of myself for getting to that point, but I guess I never really talked about why I actually went to New Plymouth and what was going through my mind while I was in New Plymouth. I don't really want to get too in depth with it because the people that need to know, they know why I went, how I'm feeling and stuff, and that's kind of really the only thing that matters. But I feel like I didn't really explain myself. If I was to look into my life, I would think that I was pretty okay and pretty happy. So to have like a solo night away mental health edition just kind of is like, what is going on? I am doing okay, but I am very sad at the same time, and I know that I'm just riding the wave right now, and I know that everything is going to be okay and I will be okay, but things are just turning really slowly and I don't really know where I want to be. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster and I can't get off. Like, I just love to be at a steady pace, mind not so clouded, not so clogged up, and yeah. You know that trend on TikTok when it was like, how are you? And then it's like, I'm fine, and then they say, but if you ask me on a deeper level, and then they have like a deeper meaning. I've been trying to do that about this certain situation, and every time I start to get to like the deep about, I can't. I freeze. I've got nothing to say. It's like my brain is like blocking out admitting the truth or admitting what I want to say because it hurts other people. I think the big thing for me is that I'm such a people pleaser, and I'm such a like, if you're in my life, you are a priority for me. When you look at me at a deeper level, like I will literally go above and beyond for anybody in my life. And so for me, a big thing on why I'm so clogged up and a big thing on why I'm so upset all the time is that I'm not doing things for myself. I will literally make choices focused on what someone else in my life will like, and it used to be because I wanted people to like me, but I think that's a bigger rooted problem at this point in time. Want to dive deeper into figuring out how to say no to other people and how to be selfish in that moment, because we only have one life, guys, and it's a life that I really feel like I want to try live the best and most happiest, and I am so happy. Please don't ever like think that I'm not, but I could be happier. So sometimes my body like goes, okay, well, you're so grateful and you're so happy and content and blah blah blah, so let's just stay there. But like there's another part of my brain that's like, let's just continue, let's continue going, and let's making yourself happy. People will not put stuff on their like vision board and stuff because they don't want to fail. They would much rather not attempt it at all because they have a fear of failure, and I feel like that too. Sometimes just want to take this big leap, but I stay in my comfort zone and I stay where I know that I'm okay because I don't want to fail and I don't want the outcome to be negative or take me steps back where I've worked so hard to get to where I am now. I'm at a loss and I don't know what the fuck to do. My little rant, and I guess that's kind of why I went away. I hope you guys understand that I like can't really talk about it, and maybe one day I will when this hump is over, but for now I'm not over the hill, and I don't know how I'm gonna get over the hill, and I don't know if I want to get over the hill, and I don't know if I need to get over the hill. My mind is going 24/7. I'm actually on my lunch break, so I need to go pick up up Luna from daycare. I'm super excited to see her. I feel like I am the one with the separation anxiety, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go pick her up and we're gonna have a wonderful day. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm currently just getting ready for the day. It's been madness this week with work. We're getting by. I'm just gonna do a little bit of really light makeup. I just kind of want to start feeling myself a little bit more during the work week, but I'm actually gonna go in with the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow, so I'm not gonna use my regular foundation. I think I'm just gonna pop this on and then pop some powder over top of it, mascara, and call it a day. I'm wearing white and I just don't know if this is a risky maneuver, especially with the way I am. I think I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna put my dressing gown on. I feel like challenging myself for this fortnight and doing a fortnightly no spend. A little bit risky of me considering, it's not that I find the week hard, it's just that it's not like something I want to do all the time. But Europe is approaching very fast, and do I have all of the money? No. Am I still going to go? 100%. Am I going to have the best time? 100%. How am I going to do it? I have no idea. The first thing is to reduce my spending. I don't even know if I mentioned this, but I worked a full day on Saturday at my second job. That pay won't come until next week. That is going straight into my Europe bank account. We love to see it. So excited to go to Europe, but in terms of getting there, I really need to put my A into G. So for the fortnightly spending, I do have one compromise because I have already arranged it. This Saturday I am going out to brunch with a friend. I don't think I've been out with a friend probably at all this new year, like out for food, or I'm gonna have to like think back and have I seen any of my friends this year? I honestly can't even tell you. This was planned and it was planned for when I get paid. I'm not gonna cancel that, but that is the only exception. Literally everything else is just my bills, and today I am getting paid from my regular job, so there is a lot of money gonna come out today. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that as well. And I'm just about to go pick up my groceries. Work meeting is done, so I'm gonna take you guys for a little bit of a haul, but I feel like I spent pretty decent for the 2 weeks that we're trying to like spend for. There's a couple of other things that I need to grab that ain't until next week, but they're like fresh produce, so I didn't really want to get them this week, but I obviously accounted for them. This is very shiny, and while I love looking like a glazed donut sometimes, not today. Those are my only exceptions. There may be one other exception, but it is one of my prezzies that I got from work for Christmas to be spent on, so I'm trying to like girl math and be like, that's free money. And it's something I've been meaning to do for the longest time. It just may fall into this fortnight. I'll keep you guys updated with everything, but for now it is essentials only. The way I look at it is when we were in COVID, all of the essential things were open. That is all I can possibly spend. Only things essential. I've been chatting for too long. 7 bags and 2 things up there for $147.46. This year I really want to get into making my own like at home cleaners, like dishwashing liquid, multi-purpose cleaner, that sort of stuff, so I don't have to spend money on it. That was just like a complete side note. Let's show you what I got. In the first bag, got some bread. This is like so sad, going from like really nice luxury bread for like $4.50, $5 to going down to like $2.50 bread because you can't afford it. I got a couple of muesli bars, so I got myself the berry smoothie chewy bar, and then I got the protein muscle bar double choc, which has got 20 grams of protein in it, which I think he'll love and appreciate. I also got myself some original crackers. I think this would be perfect for tuna and crackers. Also got 6 drinks of Live for Casper because they were like the cheapest energy drink. On the beach we got some 2 kgs worth of potatoes, 25% less carbs, which that wasn't my intention, but I love it. And then obviously got to stock up on the girls' food. I probably didn't need to buy that this fortnight, but they were on sale, and I only tend to like buy things when they're on sale, so I don't want to run out. In terms of meat, I got some chicken sausages, and then I just got some mince. They replaced the honey for vanilla, but we got some protein yogurt, shaved ham, and some pepperoni. I brought chickpeas a couple of weeks ago, and I just don't know any chickpea recipes, so I brought pepperoni, and we're gonna make homemade pizzas as the alternative if I can't find a recipe that I like with chickpeas. The cheeses, I got some feta and some Colby. I got a big thing of shoulder bacon. This is actually only 400 grams, but this should hopefully do us 2 to 3 meals. I got some sour cream, honey, and olive oil pizza bases. This was $3 for a 3-pack, so I thought this was like a really good thing, and I'm pretty sure you can freeze them as well. Yeah, you can freeze them. There are so many options that I'm trying to like come up with so that I'm like not spending so much money. We got some green beans. I got a classic stir fry mix. Also, oh my god, these all got much. So these are also the cheapest tortillas that you can get. I think they're like $3.80. They're not the best, but they'll do for what we need them for. Oh, my eggs, it's just wet with that. I got some eggs. They replaced the eggs for another brand as well. So also got the Cantonese beef for our stir fry. I've never tried this flavor before, but I wanted to be a little bit different. And then in terms of our drinks for the week, we've been really good at drinking water, but in terms of like having a sweet treat with our dinner, I got the sparkling lemon flavor, orange and lemon, and I got the no sugar, trying to be healthy, so I got sparkling joy lemonade. I also got some burger patties as well, and the cheapest was actually to get a 10-pack, so this is going to do it for a few nights, which is fantastic. We are having our friends over on Friday, and we've got some ribs that we got given in the freezer, so we're going to have like ribs and fries or potatoes, I'm not sure, but just in case I brought 2. I feel like fries could be my death meal. Anyway, so we got shoestring and crinkle cut, Bobby bananas, and then I also got some dry skin, low fragrance, gentle on the skin palm olive dishwashing liquid because I think we're running out, and then I needed a top up of my deodorant. So that is pretty good. There is a couple of things that I need to buy, like obviously the ingredients, burgers, but we're not having burgers until next week. I'm gonna head to work now, but thanks so much for coming along. Today is payday, so I want to take you guys along my payday routine, and I can do like a full in-depth video if you guys are wanting, so please let me know. There are a couple of things that I do to make this as easy for myself as possible and know exactly how well I'm budgeting and that sort of stuff. There is a girl, and I've mentioned her before. Her name is Keegan. She is a YouTuber, and she has given us like this free Google Docs that like tracks your money and stuff. Now I haven't used this for the month of January, so I'm definitely going to implement it in February. However, I do still keep all of like my bills and stuff, and I just cross them out when I've paid them or whether I'm out via direct debit or whatever. I have 5 separate accounts. One of them is my everyday account where direct debits come from. One is where my food, petrol, bin and Apple Pay come out of, and one is chiropractor, insurance and phone bill, and then another one for my hair that just gets sent straight to my hairdresser, and then Luna's daycare has a separate like one as well. And what's really cool with that, even though I have to transfer money out when the chiropractor comes or my insurance comes out, like I have all of the money set aside so that I am not stressed when it comes to that. I know that I have planned this accordingly so that when something that comes out in a month's time, I know that I've got the money there. Sometimes it looks and sounds like it's so complicated, but it's so easy for me to understand. I have also been using this app called Buddy. It is just kind of like where I can track all of my finances. This is what I have been doing instead of keeping track on like the spreadsheet. Essentially it just has like everything you spend, literally. You have to import it yourself. It's like not through your bank or anything, which I personally like. I don't really know if I would like those two combined, but for example today I just put that I spent $147.64 in my groceries and then yesterday all I spent was $25 for my phone bill, so that's really cool. I'm gonna now transfer money from each of like my bank and that sort of stuff because it's really important that I get that done as soon as I get paid, and then anything that I actually pay today I'll put in the Buddy app. Full transparency, we are just absolutely gonna be so transparent here. That is what we do. Last week in my life, I think I mentioned this as well because it must have been payday that week as well that I kind of chatted with you guys. I'm trying to figure out if I should make my food and that sort of stuff reoccurring, so I don't exactly know. There's a lot of things, like for example Lucky and Luna's account has $229.30 in it. I transfer $140 when I get paid from my rent to Luna's, and that covers her daycare, but I've chosen to keep that a reoccurring account because a couple of weeks ago Luna had to go to daycare, probably wouldn't have had that money in my bank and I wouldn't have been able to take her and ensure she was fine and everything like that. So I've chosen to keep that a reoccurring. Plus I've added Lucky in here as well. So this will cover anything like food that isn't obviously in the groceries. Also like their flea and worm treatment as well, which I do need to do. So that is a good reminder for me. This is also like a cheeky way to be able to put more savings into my Europe. So for example, food, petrol, bin, Apple Pay is $101.52. So I'm going to figure out how much money, because I need to put $302.68 in a fortnight to cover everything. But realistically, I might only need to put $201 in there. But I'm just going to decide whether or not I should make it a recurring account. I don't know if I should. Plus, I don't even need to put as much in there as well because I've literally just already brought groceries. So I need to figure this out and then I'll come back to you guys. I've just kind of like worked out an example. Last week in my life, I talked about like how sometimes I take all the money out of my account and then pay myself exactly what needs to come out, and then I might have some savings, and that has worked really well in my favor. So somewhere, somehow, I managed to have $101 in my bank account that is for my food, petrol, bin, and Apple Pay. So I'm going to give you full transparency, full understanding of kind of like how I operate and how I like work things out in my brain. It does take a little bit longer, but my total amount that is meant to go into that bank account is $302.68. $85.99. Yes, there is a cent different there. That comes from a pay that Casper gives me for my rent. So that is $85.99 worth of food for like the next week, right? So the reason why I do $154 out of my own money and $85.99 out of his own money is purely so that we have like a top up. So if he needs anything for work, we have that $85.99 buffer. Sounds so crazy when I'm like, oh, it could just be $86, but that 1 cent makes freaking difference, especially with just everything in my bank and how much I get paid and that sort of stuff. So yeah, bear with me, right? I give myself $50 a fortnight full of petrol. I realistically only need to go out of town once, and that's for my chiropractor appointment. So $50 will be sufficient. And then my rubbish bin is $7.70 a fortnight. My Apple Pay is $4.99 a fortnight. Girl math right now, I've actually made money. I had $101 in there and I now have 69. I have 69 and 23 cents in there. It will get topped back up with the $85.99, but right now all I have in there is to pay my rubbish bin, to pay my Apple Pay, the $6 and whatever cents remaining from my $154 that I spent today already on groceries, and plus my petrol. That's just like to give you an example of what I do and how you can see it. Whatever, if it's like $30 or $40 from the $101 I just took out, that is going to go into my Europe fund. And this is kind of how, I don't know, sometimes I'm more lenient, sometimes I don't need to fuel my car up, or sometimes I forget, or whatever the case may be. Thought I would show you and share you an example. Now I have like 5 other things to bloody do. One of them is recurring, so we just chuck the whole amount of money in. It is fine. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have managed to put a lot away in savings this fortnight. I can't express how like, I don't know how that happened, but I know that I like count every single cent. So I also feel like the power of like maybe just keeping stuff reoccurring, and then when you have the ability to not make it reoccurring anymore, chucking that all into savings sometimes does do the trick. But I want to show you how I know that like everything is organized. Maybe one day I'll show you everything, but for now this is just my little chart that I use, and then the X right here means that it's paid. So for example, my rubbish bin is transferred, my rates are automatic payment. This one here is my food, so it's been transferred but also been paid, and then this one up here is my mortgage as well, which has been paid. K also means that it is my rent income, so those are the 3 things that get paid when those come through. So yeah, I feel like I have done extremely well in terms of like how I've structured it in the last couple of years, and now all I need to do is just add that I've paid my mortgage to Buddy so that it tracks like all of my spending and stuff. I can absolutely look through my own bank accounts, and I did do that for a very, very long time. It just is time consuming, it is overwhelming, especially when I'm transferring to and from different bank accounts. I try my absolute hardest to make everything as minimal and as easy as possible so that it makes me want to track my money and understand where it's all going to and from and whatnot. I'm so unbelievably unprepared and stressed for Europe. Actually genuinely don't know how I'm going to pay for Europe, and I just need as much money as I possibly can. That is why I'm working 7-day weeks sometimes. I literally, if there is a cent difference, I will make that cent difference work. I feel like Monday and Tuesday of this vlog has just been so freaking like busy that I don't even know if I should continue vlogging for the rest of the week, because I feel like this is already such a long vlog. Oh my god, it's 444. I've been seeing so many angel numbers lately. Sign telling me something that I'm probably ignoring. I'm not good with numbers by any means, but love being able to track my money, knowing where it's going. I have a long way to go. I think this time next month I have to pay like $10,000 of my Europe trip, probably more. Obviously there's 2 of us, so that's like split in half, but it is a big chunk of money that I just don't know if I like can afford. But I also can't afford to quit. I can't afford to cancel. I can't afford to push back. I can't afford to do so much stuff because we're already in so deep. It is such a blessing to have that as a trouble. I'm very blessed and very lucky and very like focused on my goal. My goal is to travel. I have the house, which I'm so grateful for. Even I'm still looking at potentially selling my house because I can't maintain it at this point in time of my life. There are so many things that go on the background of like people's videos, people's real life who don't even film. So it's just like a reminder to be kind, that if they are talking about money struggles, they genuinely probably are coming from a place where they can't afford stuff. But all in all, like, I know that I'm so safe and I'm so happy. I still have food in my belly, a roof over my head. If it's hot, I can put my AC on. Like, there is just so many things that I am grateful for. I'm gonna stop vlogging and I'm probably gonna see you on Wednesday. This payday took it out of me. May be asking what I'm up to. Cleared out all of my makeup and I feel like I got rid of some like maybe a couple of months ago, because I definitely know I had more. I've written down a little like list of all of the products I have and how much of them I have. So for example, 3 different types of foundation. This one is the LA Girl one. This is my tried and true. I love her. And then these 2 are actually like the Inco Beauty Flawless Filter and then like the Essence duplicate of this one. I've yet to try the Essence one because I'm gonna try this like no spend on things that I don't need makeup edition. So for example, once this bad boy is used up, I'm gonna ensure that I use all of this up and then I'm gonna open this one up. I only have 1 concealer, so when this concealer is used, I have given myself permission to go and buy a new one. The last concealer I had lasted me years, which I know is so bad. I won't need to purchase this for a while. I have actually just figured out that I'm like in need of a new setting spray. I have put that on my shopping list for like the next fortnight or whatever. I'm also trying to buy things for my skin, for my body, for my face, whatever, only from the supermarket. So I will probably buy a setting spray from Inco Beauty. I think L'Oreal is also at the supermarket, or Rimmel Beauty. Anything from the supermarket that I can add into my like shopping money, I'm gonna try it that way. But yeah, I've got so many like lip products and I don't even really use lip products. I have got so many mascaras that I can't seem to like part ways with. There is this Inco Beauty mascara I got for Christmas and I'm like dying to try, especially because it's brown. I am obsessed with brown mascara and I don't think I'll go back. I do have 3 black mascaras that I am intending to use, and the reason why is because like I want to use them up. I probably should chuck them out, and like I shouldn't feel bad for chucking them out. I definitely think brown mascara is like my go-to, and this was only like $7 or $8. Really happy with that. I was in a bit of a bad mood, not like a bad mood but like a sad mood, so I thought, oh my gosh, let me just do this and hopefully it like turns my mood around. So I'm like feeling good about all of this. I'm like getting my money's worth out of things that I already have and stop repurchasing things and then having to chuck things out because they're expired. The lazy side of me is coming out and I don't want to like clean this up, but I gotta get ready to head out. Like colleague at my second job, she's resigned, so we're doing like this little barbecue for her. Jocked up on these bad boys, so I will not be repurchasing them for a while. Casper kindly brought me the Super Glow Invisible Face Mist from MCO Beauty that me and my sister have been trying for the longest time to find, so I will update you on that as well. But I don't have anything like this. This is a mist to go over your makeup with SPF 50 in it, so phenomenal stuff. I'm gonna clean this up now. The one time I have plans is the one time the weather decides to pack its shit. It literally looks like it's about 7 or 8 p.m. when it is not indeed that time. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm just not feeling good today. I'm not gonna vlog me getting ready like I was going to. I've been listening to Alexa. She's been playing some music on Spotify, and honestly it's been doing good. So I'm gonna continue listening to Alexa. I'm gonna put my makeup on and I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna have a good night. Yeah, just right now I'm not feeling it. Okay, this is what my makeup looks like. I did completely different products than I normally would do on my everyday basis, apart from like a couple of things. I think it turned out okay. The outfit, I've got some tights on and then this top. I have to remember that it's like my second job. They're tradies, they do not care what I wear. I feel so judged by myself. I'm about to head out. The music going on for Lou. Hopefully I feel a little bit better when I get there. But my eyes, I can remember why I'm obsessed with this mascara. I just wish it came in brown. Please mind all the background noises, but I just made my very first banana bread. Apparently it's nice. I'm so excited to try it. I'm nervous. I feel like the middle is always going to be better because like quite crispy on the outside. I'm pretty proud of myself, I must say. Happy Friday everybody. I'm currently in the process of doing my skincare. I have a little visitor coming to stay with me for a few days today. I have got a little Frenchie coming my way. He shall be here pretty soon, I would say. It's gonna be good for like Luna to like have someone with her like all the time so she's not lonely, but I think she does enjoy being like a solo dog. So I've never had a sleepover with Jock before, so but he's been here plenty of times, which is cool. I also got her to like bring his harness and stuff so that we can go on walks, which is super exciting. But the weather has been awful. I don't know how the weekend's gonna go. Plus I'm working both Saturday and Sunday, and Casper is also working Saturday. Oh no, we're running out of storage. I got this in a goodie bag when we went to the women's show last year, so I've just opened this bad boy up and I just mix it with my moisturizer. So honestly I can't tell if I like can notice changes, but I'll keep you updated if like it's a significant change. I am using this shimmer lip I'm using the shimmer lip plumper from MCO Beauty. It was like on clearance. I don't exactly know how the pumping works. It's like you're gonna cut your lip, but it does tingle. It certainly does tingle. It's a weird feeling at first, but it is nice. So I didn't vlog a single thing apart from me taste testing my banana bread, which can we just say I'm so proud of myself for making a banana bread. Casper doesn't like when the banana skins go like brown or black, so he just like refuses to eat them, but I'm like, it's still good in the inside. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and make a banana bread. I'm very proud of myself, my first attempt, and it came out really well. I kept thinking about it yesterday and I was like, I should probably vlog, but I was like, you've got nothing to vlog and you're not really wanting to vlog. You'll probably just talk shit for like 5 minutes and then call it a day. I think educational is gonna come out of that. I was like trying not to beat myself up, and I was like, look, at the end of the day we agreed that this year would be only vlog when like wanting to. I didn't want to on Thursday, even though I thought I should have, but I'm glad that I like listened to myself. I also woke up extremely late, like I literally need to go to work. I also potentially need to call the doc. I'm a bit worried about something. I feel like this happens to me all the time, and then I just waste money that I do not have for her to be like, oh yeah, it's fine. TBD on the doctor's appointment. I'm gonna head to work and take a deep breath. These are our dinner tonight. Slow cook some ribs. Got some ranch slaw, garlic bread. Got some potatoes that we're gonna mash. We have friends coming over tonight, which I'm so excited for. Oh, I got a message. So they're on their way. I'm so excited. They should be here soon. Look who we've got for the week. Hi. Today's been pretty hectic with 2 dogs. It's made me realize that I'm not ready for 2 dogs at all. I think it would be different if it was a puppy. This is what I'm wearing. I just had my second shower of the day because it is actually very hot. I'm so excited and I'm ready for my dinner. Happy Saturday, everybody. I literally have a daycare running. I have my mum's dog, I have my sister's dog, and then obviously I have Luna. I feel so bad for Lucky. She doesn't like dogs. The only dog she'll tolerate is Luna. And so she's like cooped up in my bedroom, which is like obviously fine. Like she's happy, she's safe. Got food, water, kitty litter and stuff. But I just feel so bad because I'm like, it's her house. I wanted to film because it's Saturday. I'm getting ready to go out for my exception. So like I mentioned, obviously the no spend week, you only do things that are necessary, but I did have one exception because I planned this a long time ago. I can't wait, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go and have breakfast before I head to my second job, but I'm just doing some makeup at the moment. I don't know if you can hear the dogs, but I apologize if you can. I wanted to chat with you about what I have spent so far, so I'm just gonna bring up the Buddy app. I was probably thinking about doing this on Saturday, on Sunday as well, just kind of like the week wrap up. Don't think I'll be spending any money because I'm working 9 to 5 at my other job, so the only thing that I could think of is potentially if like I need to buy some like lunch or something, but we can't actually leave because there's only 2 of us. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to multitask. Okay, so we started this weekly challenge on a Monday. All I spent was $25 because my phone bill came out. Tuesday was my payday. $1,331 came out, and that was for my mortgage repayment. I also brought $147.64 worth of groceries, and one of my insurances came out, and that was $7.77. The $7.77 is not a normal amount, and I rang my insurance person and I was like, what the heck? January is free, so nothing got taken out of my account. My insurance person reckons that it was kind of like I had only just started, so they took out what they needed, if that makes any sense. Next fortnight should realistically be the full amount. On Wednesday I had 2 things come out. One was my electricity, which was $120. I just say electricity, but it actually covers my internet and my power. $13.21 came out for my rate. I have 2 lots of rates, and I have a really cheap rate and then a really expensive rate. I'm just like looking at my hair and I'm so sorry, you have to see. And then Thursday I got paid rent, but my rates came out and that was $125.61. That is such a significant difference to $13. I have no control over that. I paid for Luna's daycare. Luna goes 3 times a week for half a day, and they pick her up as well, which is the added cost. So altogether that came to $70. This is not a necessity, this is not an expense that I need to pay for, but it is something that keeps her active, keeps her energized. I choose to have that expense and I'm like totally fine with it. The next thing was my hair. So I pay my hairdresser so that when I go there I either don't need to pay anything or I pay very little. That was $16.25. Now yesterday I did spend a little bit of money. We had some friends over on Friday, which was yesterday. A really nice dinner. They stayed until like almost 9 o'clock and it was just crazy. Like it just went by so fast and it was really nice. Spent $14.17 just getting like some extra goodies. I think I got some garlic bread, some slaw, dip for our chips, so that was all good. And then I had an impromptu like, can I get a doctor's appointment today? So I managed to get in at 10 o'clock and that was $55. I was thinking about this the other day and I was like, I don't know if $55 is actually like good or not, but because I'm a patient there I think I get discounted costs. And then I filled up gas, fuel light came on, so that was $50, and then another insurance came out for $9.76. So there's a lot of stuff. Today is the 1st of February, which I also thought is why it was a good time to kind of recap what I've spent in the last week of January. Should we calculate that up? I'm not going to calculate it up now. You're going to see it on the screen. It's just crazy that I've spent that much money, even with like no added expenses. It's my mortgage that is the biggest thing. Anyway, I'm going to continue the makeup. There's not much more that I need to add, and I really like the way my contour and blush looks. I will come back to you guys in a mo because I've been chatting for way too long. It's like 6:30 now and I just came back from the supermarket. The reason I went was because I had no toilet paper left, so I needed to get some of that. These were also on sale as well. I picked that up for Casper's lunch tomorrow. I also got this for dessert, $6. I know I probably shouldn't have got any, but they're a cookie dough and you make them into little cookies, and I thought this would be really good. I don't know how big the cookies are, but like we could definitely take them to work or whatever. I picked up a aloe vera hand wash because we had run out of hand wash in the bathroom. It's literally too long. I do want to attempt to make my own hand wash. I'm not in the mood. I'm probably going to do a quick like clean up of the house and then maybe look at cooking dinner. I'm not too hungry, but I would really like to edit this video as well. The video is now going up on Monday. It wasn't going up on Monday originally. I had like my whole month of February, January like planned out, but plans have changed. Happy Sunday. I am here to wrap up this weekly vlog, but I just wanted to let you know my final total. I didn't actually spend a single cent today, so the price that I showed you in Saturday is actually the wrap up of what I spent for the week. Put it on the screen again. So crazy how like even in no spend you can spend so much money. I have been editing this video, which obviously made me want to come and end it, and it is a long video and I cut a lot of things out. If you like the yappier vlogs and want me to like continue making longer vlogs, please let me know. I yap a lot and I just edit a lot out. With all that being said, I have worked 7 days this week and I have just showered and washed the whole work week off. I'm ready to just chill out for the rest of the evening. I will be editing. Yeah, other than that, I will be relaxed. But I hope you guys have a great day or night review maybe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.